You're welcome back. You're watching news across Nigeria, and just to let you know that all our top stories, of course, can be found on our website. It's channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. Welcome back. We're now in the southwest part of the country. All herdsmen in Ondo State must be registered and identifiable. This is the position of the Ondo State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Ibifuro Harrison. He believes this will help curtail the recurrence of crisis between the farmers and herdsmen in the state. Meanwhile, the Kwara State Police Command has paraded 4 suspects accused of engaging in forging of letters of appointment of different federal and state establishments in the country and selling to Nigerians.
The Ondo State Police Command is working towards finding a lasting solution to the lingering crisis between Fulani herdsmen and farmers in the state. The Commissioner of Police, Mrs. Hilda Ibifuro Harrison, emphasized the need for peace and justice in the society.
We have said it all. The bottom line is peace and justice. That's what we have said. Peace and justice.
The chairman of the Ondo State Agricultural Commodities Association, Samuel Olotu, says all herdsmen in the state must be identified.
Registration of cattle herdsmen is a must. Every cattle owner in the state must be identified. I want to say this categorically. Some of the cattlemen here are men of peace. Yes. They have been here for so many years. They don't want to destroy other people's property. But there are some that are coming. They will just come, they will not know them. But how do we differentiate? Everybody will just say cattle Fulani.
The Cattle Traders Association appealed to the government to provide grazing areas.
As from today, there is no more any giving a small child or underage to go and take care of animal. We will put a mature people so that they will take care of the farm and take care of their animal.
In Kwara State, the police command has paraded suspects allegedly involved in forging letters of appointment. The Commissioner of Police appealed to members of the public to be wary of activities of such people.
These 4 suspects constitute a syndicate that specializes in forging documents for employment and posting personnel to different government agencies, such as Nigerian Hajj Commission, Nigerian Ports Authority, Kwara State Teaching Service Commission, Kwara State Universal Basic Education, etc., etc.
The police appealed to the citizens in the state not to patronize questionable characters in securing employment.
153 inmates of the Kirikiri maximum and medium prisons in the Apapa area of Lagos, still in southwest Nigeria, have regained their freedom. However, they got their reprieve after the Chief Judge of Lagos, Justice Olufunmilayo Atilade, exercised her statutory duty in their favor. Our judiciary correspondent, Shola Shuele, tells us more.
As part of efforts to decongest the prisons, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, Justice Olufunmilayo Atilade, visited the Kirikiri prison in the Apapa area. She was accompanied on the visit by judges and magistrates from the state judiciary, officials of the state's Ministry of Justice, members of the Nigerian Bar Association, various non-governmental organizations, and representatives of the Nigerian police. Statistics from the prison today showed that the maximum security prison has a capacity for 1,053 inmates. It currently holds 1,235 inmates, with 772 of them awaiting trial. 209 of the inmates have been convicted, with 171 of them currently on death row. The medium prison, on the other hand, has a 1,700 cell capacity, but currently holds 2,853 inmates. Of this lot, 2,726 are awaiting trial. At the maximum prison, the Chief Judge released 24 inmates, and at the medium prison, she released 129 inmates, bringing to 153 the total number of inmates released from the prison. Justice Atilade urged the freed inmates to reciprocate the gesture by ensuring that they do not return to crime.
Our goal through this process is to achieve significantly well-permissible, in line with the extant rules and constitutional provisions, a reduction in the number of awaiting trial inmates, and to ensure the release of those who perhaps have suffered unduly prolonged incarceration.
The Controller of Prisons Lagos Command has however called on government and other relevant bodies to put in place a program that makes it easy for the inmates to feed back into the society.
You look at some people who are released today, some of them have stayed up to 15, 16 years. And then what do? By the time they go outside now, they just go outside. There's no program of rehabilitation. There's no resettlement, nothing. I'm pretty sure some of them, by the time they get to Lagos, they won't know that Lagos has actually changed. And what do? By now, as of the time they are released today, they have to go home and start to fend for themselves.
For capital offenders or suspects arrested or under trial for capital offenses, the criteria is about 3 years. If they've been in prison for 3 years without trial or without any serious action being taken about their matters, then they are considered for release. But for non-capital offenses, it's within 18 months.
The inmates were not allowed to speak to journalists, but the Chief Judge, who is also due to visit the Ikoyi prison to release more deserving inmates, has encouraged all relevant stakeholders to join in the efforts at decongesting the prisons. Shola Shoyeli, Channels Television News.
And that's where we draw the curtain on today's edition of News Across Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I'm Bayotunde Balogun.